Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmates. I am Mark Angelo Galor, your fourth discussant for this morning, and my topic was talks about George Count, which is the building the new social order. So let us first talk about the what is George Count is. So George Count was born on December 9, 1889 and died on November 10, 1974. He was an American educator and as well as an influential education theorist. So when we say education theorists are the people that seek to understand how people learn, how people apply what they learn, and how to improve the efficiency of educational programs. So the first principle that the George Count has is that education is not an eternal truth, but it is relative to a particular society living at a given time and place. So meaning, there is nothing permanent in the world. The only constant is change, and as the worlds keep changing, so our beliefs, knowledge, and facts we hold on to. Everything is dynamic, from facts to information, language, and behaviors. In this case, the knowledge and information we accumulate through the system of education is the only thing available for our reach. As the human develops, so are all the things in the world, and so expected a knowledge that can be debunked or can be enlightened more. That's why education is not a perpetual truth. We are educated based on the resources that only within our reach provided by our time and place. So meaning, ang education is nagadepende sa aton nga time and place wherein kung ano ang may ara sa nga time and place ng resources, that would be what we are educated now. So, by aligning themselves with groups that want to change society, schools should cope with social changes that arise from technology. So, meaning that the education is an instrument of social change, means how education helps people to bring social change. Education is changes the outlook and tradition approach toward social and economic problems because it shapes the skill and knowledge of the children. So as we in these modern times, we are using in the education and technology. Even this pandemic, we are using education technology because technology was really meant for us to continue our education. So, technical education helps in the process of industrialization, which results in vast changes in society. So, the next principle that George Kant has is technology. Technology is a cultural lag between material progress and social institution and ethical values. So, meaning this cultural lag possibly resulted to the slow social and ethical development of a child. Example is integrating ICT in curriculum. So technology nowadays is very important because we use technology not only for industrialization but it also uses for education purpose. So this ICT was integrating in this curriculum so that with the help of this technology students will engage as well as they be resulted to their new changes of their education. So even this subject, while very beneficial for the students, government did not prepare well for this. So yes, technology was very beneficial, but in terms of this cultural lag, there are some possibility that the students resulted to their slow development. So this material progress is unstoppable and our society tends to accept this emergent material progress while our non-material culture reject this change and resulting to that lag or gap. Instruction should incorporate the content of socially useful nature and the problem-solving methodology. Students are encouraged to work on the problems that have social significance. So, meaning students should foster social problem solving. For example, students should apply the social problem solving process to problems that they have encountered in school or in our community. Meaning ang social problem solving, step with students nga makabulig sa ila decide some best solution on how they try to solve problems with social significance. For example, cleanup drive, which is give a significance of having a cleanliness in our society. So schools become instrument for social improvement rather than an agency for preserving the status quo. So meaning ang school is the instrument for change in society. So what is this change? The change that could improve a lot in society. For example, is ang school is create sang cleanup drive and literacy program. So sa sina pa lang nga mga programs or cleanup drive nakahimo sa sang impact or improvement sa society which improves a lot not only on the area nga nag-create sila sang program but it takes as a whole. So next was the teachers should lead society rather than follow it. Teachers are agents of change. So meaning why teachers should lead society. A teacher who knows how to inspire and to lead change can effectively prepare students for many challenges for their future. Their role is to teach students to become leadership in school, leadership in academy, and most of all, became a leader of our society. So teachers are called on to make important choices in the controversial areas in the economics, politics, and in morality because if they fail to do so, others would make the decisions for them. So meaning teachers should have a sound rationale when defining their role in dealing with controversial issues. As a simple a teacher may believe that students should give all sides of an issue a careful hearing as they develop their own point of view to be heard. So the next is school ought to provide an education that afford equal learning opportunities to all students. So meaning ang school is dapat mag-provide sang equal learning opportunities to all students based sa kung ano ang dapat i-improve sang ila students kag ang learning nga dapat ma-acquired sang every student's needs. For example, the students have a low academic excellence. So the schools should provide the exact academic excellence materials so that the academic of these students should engage in high. So that's all the principle of the Georgetown, which is the building the new social order. So let us move now to the comments for the school and teacher as agents of change. For George Counts, schools and teacher should be agents of change. Schools considered instrument for social improvement rather than an agencies for preserving the status quo. Whatever change we work for should always be change for the better change and for the sake of change. Teachers are called to make decisions on controversial issues, not to make a decision to actually making a decision. So like the way problem solving should be the dominant method for the instruction. So because in problem solving method, children learn by working on problems. This enables the students to learn new knowledge by facing the problems to be solved. The students are expected to observe, understand, analyze, interpret, find solutions, and perform applications that will lead to a holistic understanding of the concept. So, last but not the least, lag between material progress and ethical values. So, counts assert that there is a cultural lag between material progress, social institution, and ethical values. Material progress of humankind is very evident, but the moral and ethical development seem to have lagged behind. A friend once wrote, "The Egyptians have their horses. Modern man has his jets, but today it is still the same moral problems that plagued humankind." Indeed, with science and technology, we have become powerful and yet powerless. We have conquered a number of diseases that even postpone death for many. We have conquered aging, the planet's disease, but we have not conquered ourselves. So, in this lag between material progress and ethical values, it means that yes, we are now in technology age, but the question is, we have technology, but the question is, are we powerful? No, we are not powerful. That's what we say. The friends wrote once, we are powerful yet powerless. If we will compare it to an education, that we are educated but not well educated, because there are a lot of things that we didn't know. We didn't know about science, or more about science. We didn't know how to use more technology. So, in this statement, it tells that we should have conquered everything to have this lag be disabled, and for have also to improve in education.